improv. Yeah. Can we just get a suggestion? Anything at all?
Blanket.
Blanket?
Blanket.
Thank you so much.
And Max, I'd be chopping wood right now, but I don't got one. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying I'm pretty strong.
We know.
Are you starting to get the bus working again?
Well, if you guys wanted me to like lift it somewhere, I could probably do it. I get like an adrenaline spike, and I just carry us wherever we want to go. But no, that wouldn't help, would it?
No.
We're gonna die.
We're not gonna die. No, we're
Well,
not.
someday we're gonna die.
Yeah, but in the immediate future, we're not gonna die. They're eventually gonna realize that we didn't show up to the conference, and they'll come looking for the bus.
We're gonna die.
You know what? You're half glass empty. You're half glass full. You're half just glass, I guess. I like that. It's a good combination.
Yeah, I'll take
It's not looking good, right?
No.
But I think we can all agree that we should have sex with each other before we I think that is going to happen. I think that's something that we all should do. I think we've all, it's been in the air. One last moment of tender comfort in the arms of a friend.
Co-worker.
Friend, co-worker, now lover.
I mean, we're gonna die, so let's get this train started.
The bus has been broken down for an hour and a half.
It's a little early, but I've been thinking about this for a long time.
No, I have a question.
How about that turbulence, huh?
Yeah. Think it'll go down?
I mean, that's just weather.
If it does go down, I will also. I'm just saying, if it was our last moments, you know.
I don't know you.
And what better way to know me? That's all I'm saying.
We're not even in the same row. We're separated by an aisle.
For me.
I just, can you please make sure your seatbelt's on? Seatbelt, please.
Yes, of course.
Seatbelt.
You think the plane will go down?
I'm not really allowed to talk about too much.
Wait, what does that mean?
Just between me and you, I'm not allowed to say everything that's going on.
That makes sense to me, actually.
But if it went down, you'd like let us know ahead of time, right? We're not just gonna hit him.
I hope so. I really hope you let us know ahead of time.
I don't know. Would you rather know a bear is coming right at you, about to rip you to shreds, or
I would like to know if a bear is coming.
Yeah.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. As you can tell, it's a bit bumpy. Eunice is a pretty big bitch.
Don't worry, my name is not Eunice.
So, not good to hear the captain say this, but the plane's probably gonna go down, so get your chapstick on.
I like this captain. I like this captain.
Hey, I had a question. You said let's get this train going. Did you mean like literally? With the sex stuff? Or is it open range? We can all pick what we want to do.
It's like a phrase I learned in my old job. When a bunch of people have sex with somebody in a row, it's called running a train.
Why did you learn this in your old job?
What do you mean?
What kind of job did you have that it was like, let's talk about sex trains?
Finance.
Finance is complicated.
It's like, I mean, I've heard of like a financial orgy before, so.
Yeah, the earnings are big, the orgies are bigger.
Financial orgies are, of course, when a bunch of companies get together.
Yeah.
Look, I just don't want to hurt any of you. I'm really strong.
You're very strong, so like how did you end up like working here on this bus on the way to like the, I don't know, blind convention? like window blinds.
Yeah, which we all sell.
Yeah.
We knew what you meant.
Most of my life,
Whoa.
Did
you just say you've... Wait. Okay.
I do believe I've experienced many lives before. But
Oh, okay. I thought you were like a cat and it like died before. And...
No.
That's kind of the same thing. Yeah, if you have a cat that's lived multiple lives, it's the same as someone who believes that they've had multiple lives in the past, right? The cats just can't like articulate.
What would you say like some of your lives have been?
That I guess it kind of applies to what your question was anyways. I've always been the strongest person around. Like always. And I was like, I'm tired of this treadmill that I've been on. And one day I was walking by a house and I saw these window blinds. I was like, that's beautiful. It's not too threatening. It doesn't look like it'll destroy anything.
Do you ever talk about your family or anything other than just being strong?
Are you saying that's all I am? That defines me as a person?
No, it seems like you think that defines you as a person. Like, what do you like to eat?
Don't say protein powder.
I wasn't going to. Okay. I was going to say spinach.
What would you say is your most sensitive erogenous zone?
You shouldn't be asking this question. Well, I have two. It's this gun and this gun.
I can work with it.
So, I had a really good time tonight. I was thinking maybe some sex.
No, I was thinking the same thing. I was just like, I don't know why you're down here. I'm not that kind of guy.
Oh, well, I can learn. What do you want me to rub?
You're reading my mind. This thing. I know it's huge. I think you can fit your hand around it.
I don't know, that's awfully big. I've never touched it.
What about this one?
That one's so veiny.
Sorry, yeah, it is extremely big.
No, those are both biceps. They're both they're both
That's what you call your things, biceps.
I know, but it's
Mine are destroyers of worlds!
Do you want to get back on the rowing machine, or?
You read my mind. Let's get on the rowing machine. It's like going to lake. We're just here in a room. Can't you imagine there's birds flying over there?
I can't.
Hey guys, listen, I hate to interrupt your rowing, but as a representative of Hulk Fitness, I have to tell you, please no more coming on the rowing machine.
Oh, hold on. That's just my sweat off of my bicep.
I don't know what to tell you, boss. There's cum everywhere. Somebody uses the machine, I go over to wipe it like you told me to, and then cum.
Hey, you guys work here?
Yeah.
I was just wondering, is this cum up for grabs?
You go around gymnasiums collecting cum?
If it's available.
You got cum there?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So the sperm bank's really doing poorly, right?
your trail?
I'm desperate.
We should get a fire going. How did none of us know how to get a fire going?
I put logs down.
And then I did my hands like this. What? I'm supposed to have something in my hands.
Okay, all right, okay. Remember my Boy Scout training.
You had Boy Scout training? You've just been standing over there?
Yeah, I know. I fucking froze. Okay, I froze.
Wait, you're a Boy Scout?
No, I got kicked out of Boy Scouts.
But you learned stuff, right? Like you could be when you were saved.
Well, I learned how to do the soap, like the derby part. That's it. I kind of gave up after that.
So you're gonna add a nickel to a piece of wood to make it go faster.
4 nickels. And a couple of dowels.
I wasn't a Boy Scout, almost.
You know what? This guy's lying. You weren't kicked out of the Boy Scouts. You were covert Boy Scouts. Yeah. You know, like undercover CIA. But for Boy Scouts, that's what you were.
Yeah, I've heard about this.
You guys know me, right? Like, we've been selling blinds for years. How can I be a covert Boy Scout?
Why don't you want to use your skills to help us?
Everyone got all their merit badges?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically we're gonna sew them onto the sashes now. Yeah.
I don't know how to sew. I don't know how to...
What the fuck, man?
Troop leader. Children, and you're an adult. Why would you... Please don't swear like that.
Troop leader Andrew.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
What?
Well, while the 3 of us were out getting our merit badges, he was on the phone with Mossad.
I repeat my previous question. What the fuck, man?
So, the Israeli Special Forces trained me in order to infiltrate... Look, I don't want to...
It was smoking! That's dangerous!
I could use some of my lint.
You have lint?
No.
Dude!
Jesus!
Okay.
How big is your belly?
I saw it in the bathroom. It's like a Mario pipe.
My mom says when I was a kid she tried but could never reach the end.
You two must have been close.
She's my best friend.
Wait, here. Let's see what's in here.
You can continue to live in this house, but I'll never forgive you.
Dad, it's not my fault. Suddenly she was just checking out my belly button, and then all of a sudden she was gone, like in the poltergeist.
We Davidsons have never-ending belly buttons, and with never-ending belly buttons comes great responsibility. You have squandered that responsibility.
But Dad, you never warned me. How was I supposed to know? I was just a kid with an enormous black hole belly button, and I didn't even know. Aren't you supposed to like train, like teach a kid, like in the movie Teen Wolf?
Hey, Dad. Back from Iran, and I freed the hostages.
Jesus!
Yo, sorry, I still had one in there.
Let's get you down to the embassy.
Yeah,
All
come
right.
on.
Dad, I can do stuff like that. I can go in and save people from a burning building. I can put them all on my tummy.
Well, once your mother comes out, we'll...
How motherfucking my stomach and I'll get you out of here.
Look, I just was at this burning building one time, and it just struck me. What if I had this Scottish character that said, "Get in my belly"?
We've been speaking with Mike Myers, talking about his new film, Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me. It's an interesting story.
Yeah.
And how'd you come up with a lot of vagina?
Well, that's an interesting story, too. Does that guy creep you out, too?
I have a confession.
Yeah?
I cut the brake lines.
What?
I cut the brake lines on the bus.
What the fuck? Why?
Because I knew that once we got there, you and I, all of us would go our separate ways, sell our separate window blinds, and we wouldn't be able to bond.
You cut the brake line so you could fuck us all?
I thought the fucking would happen naturally. I thought that we would develop a bond.
We're
If you
literally
didn't want to fuck me, you wouldn't have to, but I suggested it because I thought it might be a nice way for all of us to get closer.
We are all staying at the Ramada Inn together. People fucking hotels all the time. You just strand us on the side of the road.
How was I going to get you all to my room?
Drinks.
This way I didn't have to buy alcohol.
Also, why did you cut the brake line instead of like the oil line or something?
Because I remembered that the brake lines were an important part of the car.
You know, we hit that tree at full force.
Well, Andy, it's our fault, I guess, for not realizing what happened because we blew through every red light on the way.
And then we hit the tree. 25 of the other people on the bus died.
I know. And we mourn their loss. We mourn their loss. I mourn their loss.
I didn't like them.
Why don't we all come together? Why don't we all come together and mourn their loss?
Yeah, I see what
No.
Did you know the deceased?
I did.
It's my father.
He did not die in vain.
Thank you, but what does that mean?
Personal and private, but no, he served a good cause. Something really beautiful came out of your father.
I'm sorry, I didn't know Dad that well before he left.
Good. Good.
What the hell, man?
What?
Why are you saying good to my dead dad?
Because I'm glad he's gone.
I don't agree with that. By the way, I don't agree that I'm glad he's gone. Well, I am. Ultimately, I am.
All right, look, I don't want to tell you how to run your funeral parlor. Maybe like the way of transitioning people out of grief isn't just totally saying you're happy that their loved ones are gone so that they hate you and forget about the pain.
We got another one. It's a nun.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, go to hell. You believe in that shit, don't you?
So I'm the dumb one.
This is all really sad, right?
Yeah.
Would it make you feel better if we took our clothes off and got close to each other?
Like all of us? Like the nun too?
No,
I'm sorry, boss. That guy keeps sneaking in. Well, I took apart the bus that we had, and I think I've reconfigured it into a much smaller bus that we might be able to use to get out of here.
Okay, does this smaller bus have brakes?
No, but I figured I couldn't fix the broken brake lines. Those were fucked by some asshole.
You literally fucked them too. You're so horny.
But I used my, 3 years of German engineering degree to build a kind of small, short bus.
I thought it was only happy that the other people died. I'm getting really sick of you for it.
Are you guys like not attracted to me? Is that what it is?
No! Unfortunately, you're not that hot.
That's not.
What? It's unfortunate, because if somebody's literally throwing themselves at you, you'd want them to be kind of hot. And you, with your German engineering degree, but you can't fix brakes on a friggin' school bus?
Hey man, I think you need to cool. You've gone a little too far.
And if you were so strong, why didn't you stop the bus with your feet like a Flintstone? And you!
I don't feel like he did anything that bad, except for.
I've killed people.